What's up everyone, it's Tiffany here with NightShift EDC, and I'm excited about the launch of the new FYRO CITTA bags. We've got the 18 liter and we've got the 25 liter. The 18 comes in the Codra nylon, a sage green or a black, and the 25 liter comes in a black X-Pack version. So I was able to review the Levo FYRO travel bag 35 liter, and I was super impressed. If you want to check that out, I will leave the link in the description below. And so after seeing that bag, I have been a fan of FYRO, and so when Aaron reached out and asked if I wanted to check out the CITTA bags, I was pretty excited but also a little nervous, just kind of wondering, I don't know, can they hold up to the amount that I hyped the original travel bags. And so in this review, what we're gonna do is I'm going to show you this 18 liter bag compared to the 35 liter Levo bag, just to highlight some of the differences and comparisons. And then I'll put the 18 liter and the 25 liter next to each other. They're basically the same bag, so that you can see what the size difference looks like. Then after that, I'm gonna show you the Levo 25 liter compared to the CTB 20 and how the pack outs compare. Then after that, I've got a surprise for you guys, and it has to do with how well the bags hold up with a lot of stress. And so this is gonna be exciting. What's gonna happen? I don't know, let's see. Alright, so here I have the Levo 35 liter travel bag and the CITTA 18 liter EDC bag. The CITTA 18 liter is exactly the same as the 24 liter, just in a smaller package. So I would rather highlight the similarities and the differences between the Levo 35 and the CITTA 18 liter, just so you can see the difference. In this main compartment, they are very similar. You'll see that there are mesh compartments and some zippered compartments and an extra fabric compartment on the CITTA in the front with the zipper, and then the Levo has this document slip on that back wall, where the EDC has this zippered compartment instead. Both of them, the panels do go all the way down the front, down to the bottom, which is great. You're able to fit a lot of stuff down into that area. Checking out the side profile, you can really see the difference in the bags and the size. Both of them have this water bottle pocket made out of the same material. This one has a little loop there where you can clip things off of it. Both of them have the laptop compartment that is top access. The CITTA has that quick access pocket right in front of the laptop access, where the CITTA does not. Both of them have really nice handles. The back panels are also very similar. Same material, mostly same makeup. The larger travel bag has the load lifters, which makes sense because it's larger. They both have the luggage pass-through that just disappears when you don't need it. Also has the rail system, fidlock for the compression strap across the chest. The CITTA does have loops for a waist belt if needed. It does not come with the waist belt. Then you've got that Levo here that also has the loops for the waist belt. They both have the hidden back pocket on these back panels. The CITTA has this extra pocket on the side right there, whereas the Levo has a handle and it does not have that extra pocket. Looking in the laptop compartment, both of them have an elevated laptop compartment. They both have a hidden pocket, which I suppose you could say is for whatever you want it to be. I like putting tech in there. The Levo, it has a fuzzy material, and in the CITTA, it has the honeycomb ripstop material and the burnt orange. In the main compartment, they are also quite similar, where that top panel has the two pockets. The back panel on the Levo does not have a pocket, does not have any organization. It's just a bucket, which makes sense for a travel bag because you want lots of space and FYRO was aiming to keep it nice and light. And then on the Levo bag, there is a stretch mesh pocket in the back that is large enough to hold a laptop or notebook, papers. There is no other organization. That front pocket hanging down is the quick access pocket. Flipping the panels over, both have two pockets, mostly the same, a little bit different. So the pocket on the bottom of the Levo is mostly flat and does not have a lot of volume to it. It's not stretchy. The top pocket has a mesh to it that gives you the ability to put something a bit larger in it. Looking at the CITTA bag, the biggest difference is that bottom pocket has a lot of volume. There is a pleat there that allows you to put a bulkier pouch or I guess anything bigger, headphones, a jacket. I really like that addition. And then the top pocket is the mesh once again, which also gives you the ability for a lot of versatility of different items. Alright, so next up, I've been using the CTB20 the last couple of days for my work carry, and I'm going to switch everything into the FYRO, the larger FYRO EDC bag, and show you how I pack it out. First things first, got to take everything out of this bag, and then we will load it all up into this one. So at this point I have a pretty good method of where I put things. I know which of my stuff's gonna go on the front panel, which of my stuff is gonna go in the laptop area, quick access compartment, etc. So I've also packed this bag and the smaller size up, so I already know where everything's going. So my quick access pocket, I like having my headphones, lip gloss, ibuprofen and Tylenol, baby. Once you hit 40. All right, in the laptop section, I'm gonna go with my 14-inch laptop. In this top section here, I'm gonna put my Anchor USB charger, as well as the cord. Zip that up. I'm gonna tuck away my badge reel for work. I'm gonna put in my little notebook in the back section here. Passport would definitely fit there. Moving to the main compartment, I'm gonna take my folder that's the size of a regular notebook, put it in the elastic. Cap 2 goes in the bottom. Then I put this is basically my purse. This goes on top of that cap 2. That is all that I'll put in the main compartment. Then here on the front section, I've got my Ikigai Magnano case. Now I'm gonna be working 3 nights in a row, and that means I get done on Sunday morning, 7 p to 7 a, and it's easier just for me to have everything I need for the next 4 days already laid out before I start working. So that's gonna go in this pocket here. I do not use this AirTag pocket because I don't really need it. Here I have some extra hair things. I'll put those in the slip pocket here. I have my pocket knife and fingernail clippers. Gonna go in this pocket here. Then I've got my 2 pens that I use for work. Right here for easy access. And I'm ready for work. This is the GoRuck Achilles weight vest. It weighs 30 pounds. I'm going to put it into the main compartment, and my goal is to carry it around on my back consistently for at least 30 minutes to check the structure of the bag, check the comfort of the bag, as well as see how all of its components hold up. So let's do it. All right, everyone, just checking in. It is currently 31:58. Anyhow, so I would say that around minute 25 is when I first started to feel some of the digging and the pressure and some discomfort in the shoulder straps. It's not dug into my back at all. It's just on my shoulders that's starting to feel some fatigue. But I've been able to push on. Still at 32 minutes. My goal is to go to a total of 45 minutes. And then after that, I think because it's performing so well, I'm gonna take the 30-pound sandbag out and put in the 30-pound weight plate instead and see how the rigid form factor in the back feels. All right, so my goal of 45 minutes has now turned into 66 minutes because I got distracted. So I still have the GoRuck Achilles weighted vest in here. I'm gonna swap it out and put the 30-pound weight plate in just to see with fatigued shoulders, how does something flat feel? I would say that at the 25-minute mark, I started to feel some discomfort around here. I've just been going about my business with it on my back without any issues. And so I would say That's a huge win. So, all right, let's switch this out and put in the 30-pound weight plate. So, to test out the laptop section, I'm gonna take my water bottle out. But I am going to put the 30-pound weight plate in the laptop section. So what I have here is the GoRuck 30-pound weight plate. All right, weight plate is in. 70 minutes. I'm seriously starting to question some of my life decisions. As far as the comfort goes, obviously I can feel that something harder is on my back now, but it's squishy. It doesn't change the comfort of what I'm doing at all. Let's say a laptop in your bag with 10, 15, maybe 20 pounds of gear. If this 30-pound with the weight plate has been comfortable, then I imagine an everyday carry is going to be wonderful to carry, especially if you have a long commute. I know some people have to walk to work. Some people, like John from Unpacked, he has to park at a lot far away and then walk like a mile to get to where his job is. So for someone like him, I know he's reviewing this bag too. Can't wait to hear his thoughts also. I'm super impressed. Just really quick, I want to show you what the bag looks like on a 6-foot frame. This is my friend Evan. And as you can see, he's got the 25-liter bag on first, followed by the 18-liter bag, which looks really tiny on him, kind of funny. And then here is the 25-liter bag on me. And then here is the 18-liter bag on me. I'm 5'6", just so you could see how the bag fits on someone of my stature. So that is all I have for you for the FYRO CITTA 18-liter and 25-liter bag reviews. One thing I forgot to point out is a difference between the 35-liter and the new EDC line is they added an extra zipper on this front pocket. It used to be that there was just one, forcing you to open one way. Might seem like a small thing, but it's big for a few reasons. I'm not going to say I'm solely responsible for it, but some of the feedback from me to Aaron was that I found myself wishing that there were 2 zippers on this front compartment. I'm sure he heard it from more people than just me because I see it here, but the fact that he took community feedback, implemented it, I mean, what more can you ask for in a brand? I really like the addition of the quick access pocket, which was also not in the travel bag, but has been included here. I definitely use that a lot. As far as some changes that I would make, I mean, I don't think that he needs to add this for everyone, but I added a patch field because I like having some extra personalization. I don't think it's necessary to make it standard and make everybody else have Velcro on it. But the comfort's there, the weight is there, the structure's there, the design is there. If they get there, I would love to see just different color options, different fabric options, color options, Cordura, this bag in Ultra or Dyneema would be sick, different interior options. I know that the limiting factor for that is overhead, is money, and so maybe one day FYRO will get there. Can't wait to see that day. Anyways, great job FYRO team. Until next time.